thank you again. And, I would be very remiss if I did make one introduction right now. Kate Cryer, turn around. Here's the backbone right there that put this together. Kate's now the new chamber office manager, and many of you in the room do know her from many years with the chamber, but also how much she's always done for the community. Oh, you stop. You deserve it. And Kate, thank you for everything. Thank you.
Okay. Recently, the chamber engaged an outside company to assist with a strategic plan to properly plan for 2030. Please welcome Blaise Scibetta of Southern Ocean Consulting to present information on our upcoming job fair and brief results of the Chamber's recent strategic plan. Please.
So good morning. That was a lot, Charlie. So I'll speak candidly for myself and a couple of the gentlemen in the back room. They were saying, wow, that was so much information. But definitely vital to everybody in this room, both on the business side as well as an elected official. So thank you for that information, and look forward to the questions you're going to get later, but it was a lot. So hi, I'm Blaise Scibetta. I'm with Southern Ocean Consulting. I was hired by the Chamber to do a strategic survey. This survey was meant to get data from business owners across Southern Ocean County and outside of our county. So we reached out to businesses that have workforce that comes out of Southern Ocean County. We reached out to not-for-profits. We reached out to elected officials. But it was a great couple of months getting that data, and look forward to giving you some insight. But before that, I would ask everybody to get up, and I'm not going to have you do yoga like the last time I was at one of these meetings, but everybody please stand up. No yoga, I promise, Dan. No yoga. Keep your shoes on. So I'll give you a little bit of insight on myself. So I was born in Jersey City. I came from a Catholic family. My grandmother, who passed away, had to be an altar boy. I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. But one of the things when I was up there as an altar boy, and you watch everybody, and they do, when everybody shakes their hand, and they do what? They give peace. So it would be great if everybody can go around the room right now for like 30 seconds and just introduce yourself and say hello and make it uncomfortable. So go ahead.
It could have been worse.
Okay, about 10 seconds. Everybody, please get back to your chair. Okay, we're ready to get back in our seats. When I was prior mayor of Little Lake Harbor, I said I would never use this, and I'm not going to use it now.
Thank you.
Okay. Everybody good? So what everybody just experienced was the first of the 4 pillars that I'm going to call what I received in data and information when I presented to the board. So what everybody just experienced was the first pillar, which I'm going to call business-to-business networking. So how many people, raise your hands, just met someone they never met before? Awesome. So that is one of the 4 pillars, which I think the Chamber does a great job, and will be doing a better job going forward in 2025 and beyond. The second pillar is education and financial resources. So education, I will tailor back to Mr. Charlie from T&M. That's education that the Chamber hasn't provided in the past, that they were recommended through the strategic survey to provide in the future. That is critical information for business owners, for people that want to develop their land, for people that want to solicit businesses to come to the area, knowing all these rules and regulations that are down the pike. And when it comes to that side of it, is having the businesses get together, work with the Chamber, and have the Chamber be a voice on the state level or the township level. You know, a lot of businesses don't know that these towns are going through these plans right now with master plans and having these fights with the state of New Jersey. And it would be great on the township level having an advocate like the Southern Ocean Chamber of Commerce to be in the room and fight the battle for the businesses. So just be aware of that, and that comes to the education and financial resources side of pillar number 2. Pillar number 3 is workforce. I heard a lot of people in the conversations I had talking about workforce, that it's tough to get quality employees and how to retain them, and talking about doing different things to solicit people from outside the area. And that was brought up to the Chamber, which piggybacks next month. So February 27th at Mainland and Manahawkin from 1 to 5 p.m. is the job fair. It's being heavily advertised through various media providers, but if you're looking for that workforce, sign up to be a part of the job fair. And it's what you said to me during the strategic survey, that you need workforce, and you know, it's a perfect time. It's right before the spring, getting that caliber of employee, whether it's a young kid that's looking for a part-time job or a career professional. And then lastly, marketing and advertising. So Southern Ocean Consulting, my business, started in 2020, just like most businesses, which I heard in the past, during COVID. So I was in the car business for 20 years. Decided all of a sudden that I had to go another route because I was out of work. The state of New Jersey told me I couldn't go back to work, so I had to figure out a plan B. So I decided to start Southern Ocean Consulting. And 45 days being out of work, I planned it. I got an LLC, I did a website, I did a business plan, and I had it, and I was ready to go. And I was able to go back to work. So fast forward to the end of last year, I decided to leave the car business and really go full-time with my business. Just like most entrepreneurs or most startup businesses, there's a lot of challenges. But one of the things I realized is I wasn't getting my message across properly. And I had to pivot very quickly. Even though I was early and I had a lot of professionals that were in business a long time said, Blaise, it takes time. Well, my hashtag is I go 100 miles an hour, no brakes, and I can't take time. I wasn't going to take the time, and I was going to stress myself out to the point where I wanted to excel. So I realized my messaging wasn't good. That means my marketing sucked. It was terrible. I mean, pretty much, if I wasn't getting the message out there and I wasn't getting the clients that I wanted, my message was terrible. So I had to pivot. So I realized the fourth pillar was marketing and advertising. Car business 20 years, regardless of my position. I ended up as the general manager of the store, but I started up at the bottom. I washed cars and changed oil, and I worked my way up. Ultimately, I sold myself, and as I sold myself to owners, they kept giving me positions of more importance, which brought more income. So I had to go back to that, and I did. And Southern Ocean Consulting, marketing and advertising is the hook. That was the one that ultimately got me in front of the right people and catapulted my business. I had an excellent year last year, and it was because of the fact that I used my marketing and advertising approach that I used in the car business to benefit many businesses. So, that being said, that fourth pillar is crucial. That was the one that I gave the chamber that had the highest need for businesses. So how does the chamber help businesses with marketing and advertising? Some businesses, your retail customer is other businesses, right? Some are the general public. So the chamber is going to be working with different ideas and different strategies to provide those services to you at a discounted rate besides going at the retail side of it. And furthermore, they were suggested through the strategic plan to make it more individualized. What I mean by that is, this business that's presented this marketing and advertising campaign isn't going to get the same thing that this business is, because you have to listen, you have to find out the wants and needs of that business and what's going to benefit them. So you have to tailor it to their individual needs. Most media companies and advertising companies don't do that. They give you a one-sheeter and say, here, it's $1,000, this is what you're going to do, and they pass it off to everybody else. Okay? That is not smart marketing, that's not smart advertising. If they sit there and listen and hear what your wants and needs are, it should be strategically set up for what you want to do. So that's what the chamber is going to be working on in 2025. And lastly, just to finish up, because I know everybody's got to go to work soon, and a couple of different things that got brought up from the survey. One was very funny, because I met with a lot of different people, and there was a lot of different needs. And there was one lady, I said, where do you see your business? It's like the question that you ask everybody that does an interview. It's a horrible interview. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So one of the questions was, where do you see the future of your business? Some people said, excelling, growth, selling out in 10 years. And this one lady, super nice lady, she actually owns a business in front of Manasquan Bank. And it's like a little boutique shop. Not to give her a little plug, but super nice lady. She says, I just want to get through the summer. We'll see what happens. And I was nice. I smiled, and I bought some barbecue sauce, which was fantastic. I never had barbecue sauce that had bacon and maple syrup in it. It was phenomenal. And I brought her out, all of it, and I gave it to my friends. But that's how sometimes businesses think. They just want to get through the summer. That's terrible. You shouldn't want to get through the summer. It's what do we have for the rest of the year? What's the plan going forward? But just to get through the summer, I felt bad for the lady. And the good thing is, she got through the summer. And she's still there. Right, Danielle? 1 year. So good for her, and I know that there's other stories like that, but we shouldn't think about like that. Like my own business, I'm not looking at just getting through the rest of the month. I'm looking at planning 5 years ahead. So thank you for letting me speak today. Thank you for having me as the business to handle the strategic survey, and I look forward to the job fair. I want to thank LBI National for hosting this. This is fantastic, it's a beautiful place. And ultimately, I look forward to the bright future the Chamber has. Thank you guys very much.